weekend akaje se na me wo Bono region na me koka Dr. Baumia ho ema ne de ne Bono regional campaign to our journey together no odi eba na wiye na said earlier on America no honorable Bafowua and honorable Ameya Chreme afi Minia Kofi Boateng Baba Amando Num the regional executives constituency executives Mwaje His Excellency Dr. Muhammadu Baumia Ejumano atum na magye mu na so a monam the nook and cranny of the region year campaign no nyame enkamo ho na omom ho ban anopay abrante ba ko Paul is your friend Paul the supporter within my party communicators serial callers or the party for especially the youth no na omode boa party adwuma no anopay was me appreciating this one to Paul owo sunyane anopay so a very good morning to you and thank you. And then the invisible forces me wo ha is aminu me ha na omoso eba yese yehu se wa sha se ewura ye region yimu last 2 weeks ye tey na je se wa ba na oko na this week wa ba no so aminu and the team so eba say anytime you are in the Bono region baby abeko bia yenia ye no benam to ensure that you are safe yenia emotoba say the nam ye beto gum baby abeko bia ye do na ma entinom mechia omunyina eda omunyina say this weekend I'll be there, I'll be back there na sisi kra de honorable Ameya nom ne Bafowua nom no a secure airtime be honum for Baumia intino anopa mi wi Saturday State of Ghana na boom na je say meremu honam akoy radio kakra so ewo Bono region honuma na didi nkomo no omona samwa so also good morning omona samwa billionaires TV
okay
intino ye be honum so kakra intino say the free now the 31st day of January ne die Western North Ahafo region Bono East and me twa me ho weekend me twa me ho ho no musa kopem say bia ebeba na wie monso magia tumwa no yadumani nyina in our region ye youth organizing this region youth organizers and deputy youth organizers and some former deputy youth organizers and youth organizers in the region. Most so His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia den. We hear us and see us very clearly. Now get me Eddie and Combo. Right, Kumache.
That you so
weekend the net is saying.
I boko weekend in the media. Now a busy weekend, mummy, and the onset a year ho. Say me mama na comfort auntie na chese ye wo adoa to dumanu nti Mr. Dear Fene ne yire lady gina num nya ma ba busua ne nyina ebe ye nti na weekend ne busy weekend pa
all right yanko na enten pese minim say me of akofia wankwame no fa ne bring yagro ntino exactly by 8 o'clock no na yene no ahye yanko twetwe na say minim say Dr. Enoch Owahene Echampon will join us na yabon komo enso edi free efia hanom me who say former parliamentary candidates and former MMDs do more upper east and so I presser I responded to Dr. Brian Champon and Komodia okudie efa fertilizer and who say some ebinum crampo air report with correspondents at about who say they were expecting 18,000 fertilizers but we receive 600 near the day emunsem no ayi bebrebe makase campaign ayeyi yewunu kwan ebe faso ebe kra na ebe wie no emunsem no anko ye bebrebe minim say wie a me asumbe ene nkabom ho daru mebo bi pa enti I don't want anybody to put a point a hand at me a finger at me say wo na wo kan so wie ne nkabo mu asem no hwede na no ada na wo yi and you know I've been trying say me kra me ho afuru nyina ebeye say yenke kanse mu ntia ye ho ye moye mu nka asem yen mu ye ho afi yen mo bonkofo kwadu aye ni nyina so na afi no accusations and counter accusations ye be wie no na NDC for abisum na afi omo di videos ni audios ni ade ebo e de chese de na no ada e ma omo nsem kan ya omu ejina so ekeke bi na you know let us manage it very clean. Yeah, the party will be there after primaries no na ye hu kwan be fa so a ye be koso atoso ayi dwumadi na enra menyankra free Dr. Matupogu Prempe o se waba enti campaign obeshase aba be yebi ntino ye manakwa aba pa ntino makaje se oshase a na itinerary no ma mensanka be obekọ bia dwumadi bia na mebodo hu de rambo bia se ono soso ntino menia Michael se me so na de nkrato ne baaye enti maka amobi ate se watumi ka se ye former running mate aba na awose okọ amano ne ekodi dwumadi ka no ye hwe ni mu baba ye hwe ya ntene nke be say be kai
ya be ka kwasa
na
ne feno no
I went to Bono region last 2 weeks. Weekend is na me wo honum. One thing clear and say so obia doubt the influence or the impact Kwame Bafo Abronye ebetimi am making in the decision making process. I will Bono regional. That person should revise his or her nose. Onim say me hu na asema me kan say and Abronye kra be hu say I was in the region last 2 weeks and this weekend. I wanted to see some things for myself. The party people lost him. And some people love him beyond borders. I'm telling you.
No matter what.
I am telling you. Abronye is still adored. People love him in his region. They do. They appreciate him. I have an encounter with some of the people. May committee be na communicators ni be enemy din komose Oheneba obe nipa we freno. We are in Kasa. We are in Kasa. They are sharp communicators in the region. Omunti omunka biu. But omunim so muda region him. And me probably further. Na fortunately there was a meeting at Dr. Baumeri or on the communicators in serial callers. That thing came up and manifested. It was the concern of some of our colleague communicators. Say there are people in the region for some reasons omonti omuka radio omonti omuka social media platforms different party, but they are very good. One of them this guy are not on I think the friends say ABS. Now on David Boache Tamani you stake no David Boache Eba no. On say somebody personally told me and he confessed that some disagreement nini maba community be to kind of TV so internet ama as a stay back and there were a number of colleagues are almost over the same situation anymore. And the reality is that some people have some 1 or 2 issues with Miniapeni Abronye, chairman, but majority of our party people in the region adore him. They listen to him. Their decision at Ombe Tekino will be influenced by the advice or the guidance at Abronye Nebema. And I think nobody should underrate him. That is in the region. But me addressing this issue so Brekum East chairman ekasa ho ema menim se mo videos on social media say so all kasana party foni bi bonu tutu ni ade team ni ra brekum east no na omunim se saade ni biti it was suspected because in the last presidential a German South any brekum east and Dr. Baumia lusuye and to some of the party people no Omar the Katia chairman said Woban this issue ABCD address it because your former MP no and they are making a campaign message or the name and many people adwene eyo montanta ho and these are the issues that we want you to address and obia onim what is happening then him say na chairman best will speak to those issues and oka omu ye former MP na chitafo will react and it didn't come as a surprise
no nim
but omu ko mu ya sare wie omu pie no there were party people against Libya say ya obia stop ma and go mu so no go after omu a omu so yes sare nti abronye no enti enye bibia na asi
ne huhu bia sa
I am even confident to say bunu brekum east Dr. Maubia might win that constituency this time yes brekum east and German South any the two constituencies are olusuye in the presidential primaries 2023 no but me ntra honche kakra mehu ending koma these 2 weekends am medino honum no medino brekum east might fall for Dr. Baumia this time yani makakre bi oh enti sabi na number brebe na party for abro enti sa
oh ne na sefui
and it is a constituency it has not been good for Dr. Baumia if you look at the 2023 presidential primaries enti enyenwa
news
enyenwa they knew those people who will respond time abro nye kasano that is it. But I have a region.
Okay.
I have a region. I have a region. But maybe me for the B. Indeed, it is what it is. Father B, yeah, your regional communication director.
Okay.
Me dim command Father B say hono Father Bronzy pa na waka omhunu yi. The Bronzy no man B
no.
The Father Bronzy no and I waka omhunu yi pa. And I got a lot of reasons.
Father B.
Yes,
Father,
some of them that I will not share. It is not meant for public space. Yeah, the radio and TV. But I have a region. Yes, I see. Benjamin Setre and almost Shabra, you know, na Dr. Gideon Walker so
and I'm actually
Dr. Baumia is an interesting region. 6 constituencies, but a good dynamics, no, within a week, you say, meet my dame home between Thursday and Tuesday and Thursday, meet my dame who I have na baba hakubi na my idea. Me pese me call before said that about me about could be 3 constituencies and ra and okoye 3 nti oba akra na or visiting an akulu family no na why few meetings and some wako back akoye 3 na wie but me pese me wura ho ansana
ono na ba
Dr. Baumia akoho na mahadi
na so why advance
na okwa menye na akọ na makọ akọ he say de meti ye ndem huye no
sa na
enti ahafo region western no Bono is na oh when I say David Mono ntino ebianament manko but Bono ahafo western north there men adam ho kaka mezem di ashantere nya chemo mo fa ashantere region
na so wure mu ahafo mu
minkudi e wo hono
e ho hia pa
well enti ahafo no
na iwe ahafo regional chairman
chairman secretary hono yeah last 2 weeks me call ya me to asoko Ralph Emma me minini shiai ho bobo nkomo kakra watedi chairman secretary no watedi ho baby ya no ni baby ya
ye chia
no baby ya on say ni baby ya
wa position on strategically I say
abwa
yes also
chiam
hey wakaka masem
ofrin totroso in the Ahafo region but he's a resident ewo Sunyane Bono region ntino omofre baby Alaska sa area hono ti Alex Bua and so mama nchera no pay na omoma kaina
na mama botu adumanu na manhunu yes mama wanti ehu jai mama boat adumanu
nyame nhya no
eno ananka me kopena hwe no so manya kwan ko hwe no
okay yabo for mbra na the workata munsam no embra
kitima
na eno so there
Herbal hospital. Yo moya die.
Oh, kitima me am say pass na wo.
Pass ga wo.
Oh moya die papa.
They say there's a pass na nye show nkwa no mu. Moya yi na ho no.
Sure.
Say pass for show na mo pe. Show na mo pe mu pen. First number 2 you we Kamin be free to say pass for the Wontumi. Eja Sabase. Show. Sabase for show na mo pe emu kwala show na mo pe emu peni show.
Na ba Wontumi ntonjino kan tenten
ayo so bobi ti dia o mo
to say
tenten
o bobi ti dia je o mo bi etu so na so ya be ma akoka yo wanya ni senye
Ncha mu nyina anapa mja na kadi so chia
na
Drew
na kadi
achem takrasem ran
okay na kadi kwa de see ehia no health screening na
kadi
na oima health screening no part 2 ne
wonim sa enra ena na kadi ni me yes our discussion we
me ya prophet
e ka chele say the 31st day so na me ni ha mo me birthday mo pam me tina me ni ha
na kwaya international
birthday yensi aseda no na ya joint we e de yashim enra nyume na kadi ni me di hu
okay
say say no na twam no ye be ne na msu I'm planning to say 31st December no the rura yensi adi ni
okay ni ahwe ya ma menom ne ya papa no no so hu ya pa okay
ansa na kade junction no so
no tasim kakra ntina
and think about tina Friday no flash no has all down ka
yeah I don't know
but some men so what I we juma so
na kade junction no so
e chewu
na kade junction no so no ansa say ya bia center bi ho e ya dam center
yeah my junction no
ana honorable the no came transport director could di MP sa could di o USC
Atabuafo.
Atabuafo.
Yeah, honot.
One no Nigeria Mamiatia, Dami Center.
Last time,
no, I buy you so, man, and so.
Man, Kosiajuman.
No, so
man, so
a man, dear.
So, one yard, the Muhonua, Ubuhuno. Man. Friends Club 15. Okay. Sunday, Omuko meeting, Timicha Munina, so Chairman Ike, Kwame Dapani, Kobruni, Abubakar, Abu Sadik. A year, half on the Southwest, DC, and Eric Dapa, Kobruni, a year. Avano South NDC chairman. Omo Eka Friends Club 15. And I Kwame Dapa MP. And
yes.
And so na mame no account na or the say.
You have the men.
Okunkom. Of me constituency me MC. Ni P.
Okunkom P.
Okoko ono so eka ho. Nti NDC MP before.
Na obaba akopɛ na demo.
Mama G.
Ana chairman no so the electric cars or dum pizza. General. Oh, general ya sabi ba wi no be sin
general so dey me kofa ba dey be chimene. E hun sam dos.
General me timi ko say janka mo adopt me.
General na na so free US aba. Na ba mi.
E mana kwa ba.
Nti bogus me so ba say Christmas e been to
Mama G.
Ti aya ye da nyame ase eti yankwai na exactly 8 o'clock na mo check out.
Okay.
Na ofa kofia man kwa me no aba betena se. Na enedi koma. Bacha ba minim say ye betima play videos from Abia. Mo betimi a na mama ma he nim. Ye ku MP.
And now me no wo ka say 2024 ye call ye nyina nim de si ye me chefa wo mu bi wo chefa wo mu bi. And the party here and Kabomu and the Kasa de. Ye here Kasa ye betimi dia twen dom. Said ya no 2000 ya no 2000 no ye betimi asa ye biem. And now me party ni de enyan hu de omode ba o. Ye de ye wo obi a ya so na hwe. Ye so ne hwe ya no ye nyina nya agide woni mu. Mesi December enchayo munya agide o mimu okumawu edi machim ye campaign ye de papai ahobrase ene ningumanim ene ye campaign ye to abawe ebosome nwatwe pe ana atwam ede na asesa ena me no ka say gidi amenya wa me de ye campaign ma no sa gidi ne mfiri ho 2028 MPP ye wo enipa num finish line here do mo abesi ho when the betimi a chair finish line no when ya market no e wo Ghana ha ene okwa mikrom kumawu bodum ase a abrewampo wo edubu ahin t-shirt e wo na nado danko akufo ado t-shirt okwa fie bia mu a Dr. Mahmoud Baomia t-shirt wo ho ya hwehwe na kwa wana ni t-shirt wom when ana waye biam ye hu papai ya de nakọ every 2008 at the nakọ 2012 at the nakọ 2016 at the nakọ 2020 at the nakọ 2024 ebe be na enim edin we awo Ghana entie the ode aba cross the finish line no ono a na wa hai enti na kanfo ye wura Baomia.
Concept of welfare capitalism was Buzier's underpinning that we've all done. You've seen Kufuor follow that whole capitalism with, you know, NHIS, maternal care, as well as the private sector. Kufuor has also continued it with free SHS, as well as a private sector. So Buzier is very, very important, and therefore it was important that I got to his home. I go and pay my respect to him.
The reason why one will say all former MMDCs are linked to DMB, a very simple reason: you are a good man. You are simply a good man. The reason why I mean for the past 8 years, Majina Wachi, Mata Wachi Nina, is very simple. You are a very good man. You have a good heart. And yet, presidential candidate, and a vice president to be a, and I said, offer phone friend or befa phone no any wedding come up. Wahubra Sientino, we will give you more than 80% of the vote in this zone. Said Yemi Kayan, Abana ye kwakotono, and ye Dr. Mahmoud Abba and ye kwakoto. And ye me Abana ye kwakoto. Into your constituency executive. Na umpe uwe kwa sema misro, family boni cheme, baumienti, odi family boni cheme. So ha, na se MP biya ya obone, delegate biya ya obone, wakaka se biya enya woda. Dr. Mahmoud Baumiangu donti, mesre, mumfanche. Ina yanko twaba no
yanko emulate
emulate herbal supplement wey aye papa post safo kantanka African star wela waye edi obia no na japade cha bia wunya bi na emom no emulate ba ye de ebeboa wo ani say yade bia da timi kanipedua ye fra ne yade de emulate timi sa eya kwankro yade a wakwa enko yese eni aduro doctor dika se kofie no ko wumpa ko ba bi to bido no ko bisasa wo pe emulate herbal supplement on saka bia no ase ama ho ato na ye kan form on se bibie ni a obetimi afrede wo 0535 0535 112873 0535 112873.
Mamenka for victory garlic mixture drono and famau and ne anope ye. Anope wa over ye na won san no no. Eya ne wo mo na etititi wo sha de bia mo en stroke yare no e no en ebo wo no. We ni edura no pe obi anu num bia na sama no nyina eyi e de free one mo. Eno chire wa ko kete so anapa e fra na Wontumi na bie no victory dro no ebeboa wo say oba wo bu nsa wo bre wo a bosumi we ebeba 10th next month na aba first ene na sefo ni nyina nso ya yare o no obi kura de na basa no eso sanso aba bebubu obi ho no ma dakro pe no obu nsa obi de eba nemfo mienu ni nyina eye yare bomodna no nom se dro we bi na fa obebo enkunim de abusuakuo no na anope wonso honto ba bia yeto no enro ebi wo ho no mo doctor say anope friend way 0242 545633
0242 545633 Hepasco Heba capsules aye brebo ya de aduro tatahwe ne ye kanfo de amawo no se de nyankopon ya brebo no sonko kra sai enuane ne yano no ne awodo ebekọ emu anke beku ye ntem no anyi ni nyina firi wonum ya na etoda ye nuane ne niama ne egusu aduro ne nyina ha ewiki ni pedua no your body no na nyame ye brebo no sai unama akwa na ewu emu no eno mo ho ban enti udi bibisa no a na eno atwe ne nyina de afiri mu na chesa aba ebonwuma nti na bata brebo ho no na nyame aboa ma afa kwan bi so eyi pia ma ho atom na se brebo no ebe se adwuma no yade a wan ye kwa se adwuma na ma wo ubewu ntem enti na so bo brebo no ho ban na so bo brebo no ho ban so a na ye Pasco Heba capsules abeboa mpo hepatitis B ase ni eduro no ho danse bebre aba kire se etu ase mom ho to mu okoba bia to bido bia beja bia to ya ma doctor number ya friend wo 0557 453579 ana 0501 459255
na onim sa SCI yare etumi ma oba yefunu frene yefunu wunya bi nwo etumi kum emema kwamo no ma no jo ano ne yemre ama wo kwa ware fitina na yampeti wa breso awo efe na wo unya bi eye SCI yare no a adokro wo no Kitima Herbal Center de omo ya tatahwe a anope se okwa mpanifo beboa wo se ne esi SCI ma wo mo etumi didi ni pedua ni mo ama wani fra na eni franachi no nya nko bo on ma na redie no na eni aye bisi basa bo hu sanyo bi na egugu wo yese ye osa ye ne adeade a STI yare no tumi ne sansunsanso ne nyina ba enya nko na mpanifo eye expert ho a wo mo sa was here no pay what would John Shaw would bre, Bema bo on my bedroom so baby de bien and a flap anymore for. As I Joshua ne badene den day, National Honorable Secretary Binaba, Diakana na came, or be ye fnu to me and the ya much I say, what Jenny who baby and ye, I dear be a body say Yaria than a quank roddy, for quorum se passe a boaqua, a one common a midday. Mamma for nature more sister passe gawo, a one be Kitima about Santano pay doctor say on my can say you know, ya moya than a swan to feel so moon to me, sir. Yan fan number the man afraid. Ye yan is so befre. On by Joe soon or my book when you're singing us so. Number nini
0246 914717.
Was your friend hospital say?
Kitima Herbal Center. Kitima
no your bed and as a bemedi. And I didn't
Abba Hoseno. On say the buy ye dear tree. A bakwa or near Kobusa doctors now. Or more Kitima near wine.
Kitima.
Where they are fat to your song. Beko nearby. The number the last one
0246 914717. Ruta natural products. Well, Uchi and Sabri. Yama Romi and Sabia, Obedi one dance here. So to one among Quadia. Well, Uchi na was say, Oyadia pie typhoid. Miss Rauhani na to Ruta tonic. Copper Ruta tonic. Now, why Abia make us say, yes, malaria, now what malaria crowd and transman in Chuansa. Over to be crowd of Bra Wonum Ruta mixture. And malaria do tatahe. Now, fair Moja Bedia for Sunny when you pedrium ye. Now, a honya mania be a fini, near may be a one you pedrium be free one water. And your name, Ruta Live. I know you come for the Amma was set to me. Kako be a toy with Dokobisa, Nepa and Remiansa, Ruta Mixture, Ruta Tonic, and I feel Ruta Live. Now, Yabiria, Wadansiano, Ebrene Drupo. Baby, a toy with Dona Benabiato. Yeah, my doctor number said Bibiania, Uber to me a fre ewo 0244 485632 0244 485632. Gasto mixture.
Anope stomach ulcer no Asiedu. Ebeko amahuato. Typhoid fever na da ne krankwa ene. Wono ne de rubber na to chachire no a ene wonim se sa yare na no na wono. Gasto mixture ene edu anope ebetu asie. Wo ba be jina na so bio na won so wapomudin no sipiesita yare pa gasto mixture etu asie deku menso plus make so ba mama o we na ma nyina ya nonum bia nei esiesie mi so ma no den meni how bia e wo mensabuo mu menso plus mixture na make formal se won so nonum bi na won so be ye obem a Prostaplas mixture ne de nei eba ye no emema no mo no bie no prostrate yare mo ne to nkwanta o mapai o so ma hu ne ntem mo kwati bie no wo ma no Prostaplas na ma nei enyoma nyina akoyie drugstore no de eben wo no herbal shop na eben wo no nature medics enwei ebi wo ho no mo a doctor say ebi wo ho no ma ye di nkomo awie say ye no obu ho no pese otenenka na obusa ne how be friend anope ya 0248
7788 0248 7788 na enko do bon krata no so do bon krata do bi jasna no pene de bere mo ye de ti de consistency de kocho je na beti na ba ko ne namposo na yan wo ba betwe de ti aka no OBD ni a chirase say obia bedidi amen peche daily graphic kunini da obokrata.
All right. Na Monday TV okay. Poverty among Ghanaian pensioners high. Pension amounts at Pasa Senior High Technical School. Parents, students protest 435,000 fees. Local language for instruction at basic schools.
Daily graphic anopai wo ba ye ba ni bi wo kyeresa uye nwemu pa wo man ga mu no ye ka ohikyere pa de a ene wonum akọ pension no wonum de na wo so pa ana ya se wo do ani kyerɛ kpasa senior high and technical school ene anya asem ketua ani brain soja kyese awofo sukufo ne ade ahwefo wo mani bedi ade ne a empenimfo ne gi sika bi a kyese ye nyintumu 435,000 ana wonu mu eje anu wasem eda krata no anim ena usane ya se ye de ato yesuku ahodo no mu mpenimfo no anim se ku no na kyese wonhwe se kasa ya ka wo ho no a na nkasa wo ho no ndi ze dia ma wo katwa ya mu
Mami som ewo chronicle breso sam dawo bokrata animwe na anope ye radio no so edebaye
Okay, Mahama Times news on corruption. Brian shakes up NPP race. Topples Kennedy in Ashanti. Leads DMB in Easton, according to Info Analytics. Baumia joins Obin Menu to bury late father in Brekum. KGL chair honored with Forbes award.
Eternal Play Chronicle Breso Sam Del Bokratano. Kratafa Tosumie Nsa and Dr. Brian the champion in Foyna Pay Bokrata Nim Hanmu boy. Na yes NPP Blackberryship race no Wawusumwa Cheso when it was Santamantamua Ocha Yera Kennedy a compre kwe Japan nechi na do ani chemu ewe poe mantamunso a wahuri edi Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ni mukanya anopei empenifo bi so a wona ma ye ho nsam ne da sei na yesi keji a so mpenifo modemo wa mo anya adwuma so amobo e wo man ga ne mo na mpenifo hunu bi a ene yabo wo ma ba so pa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia so ena na wo chwe ye yese okokoja yewra obin menu ewo brekum wabra na ne papa okra ne chia anope chronicle abon se menyina ho amane fosia mauda eno ane mema ho di nro ya ye kamfo di am se wo be ma na unyanya bia de na wo ya ka chio se o mema yo ni sipisi na yire eji utum dada wo odia no kwa be fa yisu no ho na wa wo de ekodo to na ye gu a wa de no so kwa be fa so yisu no ho na wa wo ye be ma dada no de ubehwie ni ti no fa na wo de afra kubensio koko anase wa de bia na odi anase wonum na akọ yem na otwe wo ya wo ye kodo to ne de wo de na nsa na abeye no na wi aboso me no ye fra mema de ubedi kai fosia ko bites
kokwadro ne ye kam forma wo tatahepa
fosia herbal mixture no
na eno malaria de duntutu otwa de tutumni kai na ko baby atwa bido na ko bisa ne pebito na na beboa wo ntini ye kam forma wo se doctor number nsu ne bibia obetimi afre no 0244 017097 na 0552 812912
ABC game no anope bamodna fa otete no na bamodna dial *262# Mrs. Subio *262# na sa wo bona dial we ni natural letters no A kokosi Z no wa peke emumiensa na draw ne bekoso na Emmanuel opeke ye no emu ba akoba usika no a odi try no yesi ho ama o emprensa na emumienu bonso a yesi ho ama emprenwoche emumiensa nyina body natural say what wodi 200 times any eboska no odi ama wo ba akokoro ama usika ne hyimu ye ma emu 10% efiada bia so ye jackpot na jackpot we a real deal. Kinoga Company Limited and the dra your body say TIME time Heba Mr. Way wow nim time what time nka
na ebia na kyerɛ na wote da kakra yɛ ka kyerɛ sɛ doctor Kenya nneɛma mu na wonim sɛ time eba Mr. malaria de aduro no unya bo time so pɛ na malaria dwane na doctor nya daagye awun sɛ ɛma ne mɛma dodoɔ no na esu ada ne anam nsan yɛ de tete amanfo ama kyerɛ sɛ ɛma no titiri kura de egu ebinom wawa de nya asɛm ke 20 no akwa time che ba Mr. no aba na unya bi na no mu ɛbɛboa wo boa mɛma basiesie ma yɛ obesima mɛma so gyina wo na so nam nsan de ni na bɛkɔ ama ho atonti de kanfo de ama wo sɛ tutumirika na kofi bi obi atɔ biduro bia ɛno nti doctor number no wɔn sesa no ɛda so a ɛyɛ 0244 417669 0244 417669 Ochia Heba Powder.
Anope wa osisi yare pa ejija ni pedua no. De biara da meka me se ni pedua no. Se ba benya enyinaso na ejinaso apomoden so a. Sisie no ene kura ni pedua no. Enu nti anope wa osisi na chimu ama ni pedua no. Echimwo no. Ochia Heba Powder ena wo hia. Won so a wo se nei no wa ye mre e wo mpemwo. Ye ka so bia ye mre wo mpemwo na obi ehwe mema na nim nya mema ne nko a. Ema ni nyina ka ho bio. Watch about powder no ebedi wasma ma say koko no a efifiri wo de agija ni pedua no de ama honam keka aba besua wo so no eya watch about powder e na wo hia won so a wo se wo ni atenka no stroke yare na aka ode hye bia to fom say ye wo awo mo no osa yare no oba wo bu nso a wo bre emu ama ne nyina no watch about powder no ebetu ase deku e de ama wo na say e na mpanifo aye no e wo such a smooth no say ya na tie we no o to the afrakoko ezuo hye de anase kubensuo ebedi wasma ma wo say ko drugstore na eben wo no herbal shop no en supermarket ni nyina mana no ma aka wo masma ma wo ntie no bebre no aso to bi nti bowra ho ne kopa bi to ana wo de frɛ 0591 565557 ana 0550 6390 37 Ghanaian Times.
All right. Ghanaian Times newspaper. Almost a day no more. Street light crisis. $91 million. Tema motorway road furniture vandalized 1 year after darkness plagues major streets, area roads. Free tertiary education for people with disabilities starts next academic year. But who say any be people living with disabilities be issue statement be china we will engage them now share almost so coins and GIPC regional investment road show kicks off in Volta OT region. Reverend Wengam briefs World Church leader. But my only story be now I'm yet to confirm that indeed it is coming from him. Reverend Wengami, why be on my say or say LGBT is not an important issue to Ghanaians now. Medema Dr. Fie Kran say on confirm me. I will the uncle you what age you bed. But yanko. I got him chat with your bumpire some money, yes, sir. I got him chaps the workata and a pay dear what day about to Jania say. Woko ye temamoto we akwana so lighter ye day a year into $1 million a year. Hey, not just say se okwa nyema say I from sum kabisi and ohonum and usane eba asem so a ye say one ye honoma akwa hwate ma wonmu school na no ye ni free dia ma wonmu school ni bie ya beba bie wo no academic year no ana wonmu ebe hyasie na GIPC regional investment roadshow and almost say hyasie every voter region na fe omatiesi oti region na chese to aso ana Assemblies of God General Superintendent Reverend Yenisom Wengam and chese one also yase
Oba be shema mamu asafo mpenifo ahodo na wa chirechire mu de akire wonu fa Assemblies of God we asiafa na nyina hie mu a eba beba so ewo Ghana memo enkran akra
3P garlic mixture and the immune system no eba be strong na akwoti anyare wa hudo ba wonsa no wonan no eya na yetitiriti no obi na mru na nkasa no odisi fom a onte so de ne nan esi fom obi hono ma na redie ne fiti ne tiri so besi ne na se ne ba bia hyehye ne titiru ne ya mame ene ya papa no ma ya no modu o mpani fie so no piwakefo adu o modi abai eya tatahwe a sa ha oni nyina esa sa nyoma ne nyina eyi firi hono mo esa se eya garlic kan ena mpanifo achi mu so a ye de aye side drawway wa blood pressure no every year kwakodu sa pampasuo bi a ede wo kwa ne se ede wo kɔ no Konum 3P ebedi wasam bia ma o diabetes yare no akwa koduru sen wa ya kese aburo no pay asthma te she wa yare no adane kranko wa dwene ho anu munu asa enkwa na eye 3P garlic mixture piwake for dia bay edroi ena beboa enu ntina make pharmacy drugstore no ben wo no herbal shop na ben wo no bomodna akone kopi bie ana piwake for ewo
0248928824 ana 0201000021 SM Peters Edu Eba Center na kofa SM Peters aba na sisi ya de do tatahwe a wa sisi ya ya no ko pebi na no obi di ho dance e chemi nya tokra o wo SM no na sisi ya no no me nya asem keto aboa na enya no nko ya tenkaduro wo ba na be ma no Asiedu for che uni atenka msre wada ko pebi no na be sa akokono no me enti ya so ko pebi na ya de wo obi so wo esa saka ho wo no mienu ni aboso akire wo doctor pedi no so wo yo obi a was stroke tentem skade do ndi on fama abonti nti o sebra na kachi nti se wo mfifi mantemu a
mankesim be fi krom
enkran
odoko official town
ya ma doctor number se bibia ni ya friend wo 0243989368 ana 0558379545
na sede nyankropon chiredi ampoko ambasa yi adom waye ma no e wo sabosu mi bia moja sufi ne de ni twaka woni pedue ni bo no e besi fi na ekonguo enu nti oba bi ho no ma ne de ne ba sede onoma esi flow no ontimi nko ni pem wo bi ho no ma boss ahwe wo ahwe sabosu mi bia o de wo ji live adan ya mebu mensa esansa me ba be ko ni pem me sori a agi se minya kwabrane no ahwe meche ma me yei wo hwe meche ma me sa me ho asai a sa ni ye ma me a kire bruwa odi ne sanitary pad ne ba ye no etwem se twem kabia esansa sede wo flow bia haksa
Mr. Ene haksa capsules also drone ye comfort the amawo no tutu mrika ko pebi oba bia ufi se to bidro biada na osa no ye kwankwa enkwa enne wo how to twa esanse haksa Mr. Ene capsules ne de unyanya ensuro to amienu na unya topa ye no ba akeka ho a wonum wie no na osa no abowa na wode osa no ba no na owu na ekuro no so owu na ho ato nti e friend ekuma abokum kuro amanfo ye ne djuma ye die no anu ma twiri din se all satanfo nti ne yase wonso adanse ebre no adu nti kopebi neto obetimi nso afre doctor ewo numbers yi so 0240238310 ana 0203822855
Oheneba news
the Boga paper our Boga paper Oheneba news
yanko Oheneba news so na yenhwe de oho it raises alarm over proposed law then online speech na yesembra na Sam George de akọ nefa bi kwampu de ehwe obia se wa social media handle bia no fa udin wo Ghana card so ena tibia enti fuku na o Facebook a udi George apia Frank apia na ta George mo oral data included entries collected without verification dumb level Haruna Idusu, we will not tolerate long hair in high school. We and then the Ghana Bidri. Among for the roots, names, table name, aeroplane, to Fabian, would ye?
Long hair.
Now, creating you need to become long hair once. Oh, yeah, wait a cooler. And more than 1,500 legal minors, including 60 foreign nationals, arrested of year. Lands Minister declining condom use among youth, alarming. Ghana AIDS Commission.
The condom you can black and red. And black.
Now condom to say Ghana.
Yes, now so baby by now can be.
Oheneba news, the Boga paper, and yeah, cover by Oheneba news cover by. Now, Oheneba news, the Boga paper, the church, and my diaba. Adam Kuma won't want to ship the field. Ura, con, Honoma. I want to tell you. Yes, sir, I buy Mrabia what they buy. I come to ship the field. You know the folk to say. I'm a Mranwa Baba Emra. Nanya, and yeah, internet is Ghana. Ya be mra chinchin bi a chese wankasa na dom kuma no se basa e be chichirin amfonsa gu omo ho ama wo bi di bone kura untumi nka e wa abam eno sem wo ntia dom kuma na kaseti akata factor so mienu e di chichi mu aba usane ba se kata factor so miensan so ensem a ewo ye kata ni mu no wo se ye nipa bebro apem ahanum a wonum ye tum fom agudi okwambone so illegal miners. And you see the pabedi, see me cried, Womu, a framon, and I just say, Woma Babaka Humbia, bear Fimunino, just a children. And now, Ora Domelevo, said, the on one side or the T Ora Fono, Sans or a member, former auditor general. And I say, Ora for one the town, I won't my yono, Murafa, Mura, Sans said, never. O maswadi abandraze ora no so de and education minister say no go tin dia ba won so e wo senior high school to aso awodo no na wo sare ba ase wa kalesi bi gugu osa na wo ye kalesi na hyehyehye rubber mu ene yesete bi mbo ha na yesese se nkofo mpe enti ha fa AIDS commission and aka
aso ye nto
some more flavors bin na aso Kivo hot pepper
ye aduane moko hyehyew dada ano na ba ma aduane ye de choba for indomie fo no eno no yesu na ma yusu no jade aba o aduane ye de ndizo ye oba na fe na akopa ayu ane takwa kotwumokwa wa kam cheche ko pe Kivo hot pepper no aduane be de e be ma wote ano a no wiagum
na was you know Patu
Patu ni de yewi e aseda
Patu ni wa meme wo birthday wish bia man Letha why is any interview on pay Ocha mo hema me say Ocha ba na quickly me engage no na you know eninko very soon ye ne lawyer Kofi Amankwa Amenu ebetna say edin komo wo Wontumi TV and so 9:30 sorry na Fancy Di Maria and so at the Wontumi Sports Buffet no ababeto so na anopai ma mencho sika kakra na eye Wontumi sikapuduo bochaba boamiai na mehwe se nkofo omadi sikare bie no na watchi so ombetumi asai anya bi adia Wontumi sikapuduo Wontumi dial *426*20 hash *426*20 hash what do you say what dial here about two options now what choose option 1 Wontumi radio na afe watu ba chao wona kwan so ekodi 10,000 Ghana cedis 20,000 Ghana cedis 30,000 Ghana cedis 50,000 Ghana cedis up to 500,000 Ghana cedis way simple amonomo wono a na sika no aba abeda umomo wallet no so wo de ene se obefa phone no keypad no. As I have opened my keypad, move with me. Just dial *426*20# hash. Then you dial. Na echo great. Yaba. Na amount 2 options. Wontumi radio and a movement TV. Uchusu wana no Wontumi radio. No atwaso sa. Oko akodisi kabebrebe. Na unso wanya bi ede ene prospectus a arena druso akofa bai tekri bebrebe sika bebrebe na abehia na unya sika wode akohwe how far enra last week akwala bi edibi also no di 2008 ono ye second year student senior high schools no ba kuma ode kwototo niema ede akọ lawyer Kofi Amankwa menu over
aja
machi
ejo so bro
akwaba soso
ejo so many
parliament no constituency to say
parliament they said I have my long break I'm saying now sika some of the parliament na I think ti o my et na future nti aja afi na omo abi last week ya shase constituency go so kakra sisi atwumako angoma abusumi nkuro sumi du na yedi beja no kwan after elections the party need to say ho so ndia wa woni nkuguo dia wudi nkuguo na ase obi abamobu but ene yakofom to abani we yakofom ne nipa kasa akanya omusunsun ama bebre na otimo sese no obi a ho sisi no ho so bebre na afi say normal pick up camera and a battery battery so say internal elections I want out some who normal and some would be alive would cry what is said hey
your party must have no more
party and quite election was no more but I have a true but in Kenya no basro I'm sure the internal elections no so man Kenya no basro yeah.
Right, yabeba and also later any nano de Mashebujafo Edusia Miensa 63 Muye Ewo Parliament. But I'm happy say Oheneba as a former deputy minister for the Ministry of Defense. Ghana has been without a defense minister. The unfortunate incident Ekokusi Yeno. Nipa bebre ebusa questions bebre looking at what is happening within our sub-region. Burkina Faso, Mali, Cote d'Ivoire, the ACC Oheneba no. For the purposes of education, a dear Ben, a defense minister no, a deputy defense minister ne entumine entiene obetimaka say a fire bible honsem no yenya gaps ewum.
Medase, I'm saying so share your constitution now. A nipa constitution recognizing the panel the minister.
The minister.
That is the substantive minister. Tia normal be brio substantive minister no ebitimi ya. Say and delegate ama deputy minister na say deputy minister no ebeye. And then we share caretaker minister, a minister for finance. Finance no already is a very big portfolio.
Yeah.
And what it means is BBR no or bed delegate. But I'm telling you, Ministry of Defense here, a huge ministry. Now a ministry when you leave it in the hands of just one person heading. Because me what say no, me kaipa me beko na me boss catch him say a hadumani there heading pa na fashion with him say vacation nim. Now when you be so ube pese ube tutu kwaya no so heading because normally be brave wo hono mo a wo suffer na me suffer nti eye baby a enye nipa baako adwuma eye se munya timinya mienu na more so when you have a substantive minister who can take direct and concrete decisions eboa because sabi normally be wo hono mo a after na decision no wo dey back akoma finance minister and we take it doesn't work eye baby a structures eye adwuma because military by itself by way of more discipline no structures eye adwuma enti se wo minister na obetimi every now and then obetimi take decisions sebe decisions they be on my igina na so na you take. When you don't have all these things if you say gab no ebe ye kese na said you sika ye hwe no ma e koso e wo sub-region na no ma e no ma ni bebre no se wonni minister no pa e no ma bebre beto achi na no ma bebre e bechia enti here pass ye benya substantive minister. Why we don't have a substantive minister till today I don't know. Minimu de sebe de e ba ye no ya ko free a free mu no sebe ya pa but eno so enkyere se ko fi kwa Ghana sebe Ghana so eto aso enti ebehia se ebenya obi a sebe obetena menua no anam no atimi take decisions ebeb oman hu ban hwe your security issues and sometimes you don't really value it until something happens. Se BBC e wona wo be hu say hey we've made a mistake because se BBC wan hwe yi a enoma ebesie no edru ba bia na akoye ensem bebre noma bebre ebese enti time bia no eye ade a ehu hia say obetimi take the necessary measures to put things in place se BBC yebetimi asano. And I'm telling you it's important we have a substantive minister at the Ministry of Defense.
Minority members on the Defense and Interior Committee, might have a discussion about it. Parliamentary resuming, what are you going to do?
I was a Parliament share a resume last week. Last week, na free na bebre bu honoma tukwane ade eba. Enti free this week ekono anasa normal way ye betena se na se be ye bobo ho. And mind you, ye bobo ho kra Parliament bo ni be bobo ho ni akasa. But to me no to a point sebe onipa baako ensem ono ne nim de ntia or appointed but whichever way you look at it I mean you hear a substantive minister but me nim say your committee your better say near bobo me nim say be nipa no munya e ma me adwuma na I don't know but me come nim say nipa so e wo hopa enti obinim.
How we manage the incident any a home comedy the reporter in a change say a be free committee a ye power mono on Monday to look say time the mono as soon as obi a waye juma at the ministry awone asrafui din komo helicopter what na several times. How do you feel the party for can the ebusuan for can the media personal can and what we are seeking to do as a country said that should be a bit prevent such happenings in the ABU.
Unia mekase debia ayana ye kasa asem we ayana mekase nana adodankwa akufo ayana me ya bebre se wan conference pem because in fancy pim moto no wonimu fancy pim moto or say train shekran you think and then you look ahead. Nanado was always thinking and looking ahead. A pass retulu get the Ghana Armed Forces. Nanado was very particular about acquiring certain necessary equipment for the Ghana Armed Forces. Amongst them was aircraft for the Ghana Armed Forces. Yenina even a bar the executive presidential plane. You see difference womb?
Yeah.
And yet jet executive presidential plane. Executive no yenu no Spain or the torso and they say president no but any president parliament here at the Beko I think 50 or so parliament here at the Beko judiciary here at the Beko Jubilee House here at the Beko no moko kanza kufuado ekotena wiem akudware one saw moko by sa conversation no started say air sign ababio ye fleet na aye old with the Ghana Armed Forces akufuado say ye retool them. And Tinanki Akwakoto LG-39 from the Czech Republic. And no mekaise a bar if you ukujato afe no oba beke kansem enwoma basa. Meanwhile, a team of Defense and Interior Committee members went to check to ask all the necessary questions. In the process of presenting report and the minue kasa sa helicopter here okay sabe the see emu ya na esi ye no na mini ha in fact ada no misuye na mini ha na madamfo bi a na oye adwuma ma Ministry of Defense ade ni si ye na makosra me nua panyi na ye pie ti na mini wifi o me phone so ti me dru efi a me phone ne so ya na me hu se madamfo na send messages bebre enti me na mente na me friend no siko fi so metu kwa na me wo me nua enchen ano se no wati asem asifie na me se debi o ano se any asem say na si na me se you don't mean it ano se asem say na me nua me se me te form say me suye amane bo amano e madam fo pa o why madam fo pa o se me bet na ade am de friend e kofi na me friend no ti me here na me say you don't mean it enti me friend in fact when I'm afraid the current CDS and I'm say chief what am I hearing 24 no so no say no no creo when I'm so wow because kibeti me atumi helicopter na no na ne de soma me na me de ye adwuma me timi de kodie bi wo ho no ma na wotwe e wo north na me nenam dollar power microphone ko yi helicopter na ko ho nyina edi aye adwuma think ebetimi ato bia e ya rehosem se e basa na omanya ye timu no da bia me kase issues of security eni se ye dey politics issues of security because me nua se e ba se ye wa hai sa atorencham ya esi ye helicopter soldier for no so omunya politicians omo normal work anu omo ye enso hwe abeka politics ayeye e was normal no ababeka enti mesre say issues of security the politics masa obia ebetimi ato obia na sebe ade anke betimi ato eto obia enye de wo enye de kra because kofi e wo ma wo yere omo a omo wuye nyina hwe pani ba ko de wo debia me ko social media na se me hu ne de na me hu ne yire na any ade na yire ye na metimi su me a bit emotional kakra when it comes to such issues yera is it KK sapon or sapon ne yire no e kakasa bi se ne yire ni su a awo fache me se utie mi anopa ya me ya emotional kakra me hwepe na isu eba. It tells you the relationship she had with the husband.
Yeah.
The bibia ni kunu. Suddenly, awo me kwa bawo. No. You can imagine the blow. Sabi, nankenyo mupeo. But enam amanyo semwa yede ye efa sebe yede eritulu ye ankasa armed forces because ye top plane no necessary one more sabe se na me ana me office one na metinam a ochire bia na be obetinam ya hwa nkrakra ni ye ya hwa anye ni ye na sa to renchem no eba bia beba wa breso bia beba ma breso ya de happy amanyo semwa ye de bibla no and the dear Baby say
10 months
unim reporter and dear a report for me it's long overdue because reporting also it's important that the Ghanaian will know the content of the report because yes you who a bois Committee for Defense and Interior every report in the be cry but yenya a bois bia yenya ye kwa ye nim no ebemi estimi asua bibi afrim na sa to renchemu ebi nkonkoto ye bio enti ye hia sa report no ye behu menim say bia government impese ye behu dia but me feel say ye hu a ebeboa ye na ye kwa ye nim no bibi wo honom na ye na sa e wosi etimi sua nyanse wom ehu say nye bibia na ye politics sabe ni nyina ye hu ye nim no yetimi aye ni ye Magana Colony.
Honorable Kofi Amankwa Menu, lawyer, MP Achuma Kwangoma, is a member of the Defense and Interior Committee in Parliament. 10 months within the 4-year mandate, Yama NDC, Mampeni John Dramani Mahama. The state of our security, when you sit back and look at what is happening, Ashanti region, how far Hanoma, just nipa omawu etututu nkoano run to about 25 to 30 shase ewo boase nipa nso ase duba akwa omura honom crew from mobile money vendor bi ni akobo to awia 2 p.m. kwada so the same thing highway robberies near the day and then what the Ghana nyina befra binyiri ama yenya refugees ewo honom boko the revival of boko ntokwa near the day just last week garu nipa 9 NHI office nipa timutu so abora near bonipa tutu akumu ni ewra ohini bi ahemfie one school head teacher near bonitu. These things that are happening what you say?
They are becoming too many. They are becoming one too many. You see, maybe I am not say. What you say? Who analyze security issues? Assembly to me see ewo boko. Ma mane nye wadwenda. Say e bia. What ya sokwa?
Te wo achiri.
Ti emfa wo ho ewo achiri. Eni achiri kra. Eni achiri kra. Ohun sa SMBC wo Kumasi aye linking to boko.
Yeah, Aswase shooting incident.
Thank you. Intelligence officers no normal bi wo ha mentimi nya normal nyina na se be metimi e de atodwa. But the ACCC wo baabi no menua maye mane nye se e wachiri. Na da bia me kase security issues nso enye baakofo enye IGP say internal security the obeka Ministry of Interior nti enye IGP ena enye muntaka asem nko a eye Ghana nyina asem ebia de wo ka se garu obiti moto so awura NHIS ebia saa nipa no kra no adwuma ena de na kopi ho wakowu ensem a ACCC wo bokoi nurses ya transfer omo ebia adwuma wo ano wokoye na sebe wakwakohia enti enye ade a sebe ewo se obi ani gye ho se bibi esi ha na de make an say no eya ye too many one too many de ekoso no eya hadwen yie papa say the yie kasemo e hadwen the security of our nation no sebe enko yie sa se de esi ho no na ne nyina nso bebre no e woni fare bai obo ase de a woken enne enam politicians inti sabe soja ni kura kutatu ye adwuma enam se ya hye politician kutupenti otimi ede soja who bondog growing up na adwuma ba kwa na me kondo pa ni soja yes da bia beka growing up na adwuma ba kwa me kondo ni soja enti e kwan ye fa so a me ni soja fo so kwa ye adwuma de me nyankopon peni e bia na me next world se de manyi bones na ni na me next world e bia me kwa she uniform ni bi yen she sebe civilians kutupa because all in the name of politics and nesha ye galam say a ekosui look at how people have become emboldened
to face off with the police and the military.
Edi na basa because here to abano e binom even call site ko catch them say look ye ginamochi and ye face you ni ye ginamochi say obi so sabe ni friend ni say ne nan obetu bebu kra no obetu ase ne nan sibi so enti na mo embolden nkrofo no on what grounds and on what basis were you embolden them o show mu kutupa enti otu a obefa. And there sub-region already ye wo amsa e won krofo nsem bebre eye den ana sebe bole bamboy sola tu na kaba ye nuanom Ghana for eno madani refugees ko Cote d'Ivoire eno so media for mu de ehwamo because said ye na wasan kamutimi ka ho asem no mantimi anka ho asem sa o meti ye yese media is supposed to entertain and inform and educate. Say meaning if really the core duties of Mojumano and no Namoya, I don't know. Because they say, not media person be an umkrana or interviewer or the any CV because the next time or the Koji appointment. This is what is happening. And the media is also letting Ghana down big time. They are letting Ghana down big time. And now you deportees were Ghana. And so Ghana this year, refugees, Cote d'Ivoire. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Since we see you now, so see your man penny, seven up Nakachi. Yeah. And we have been a BC or Bokwa. Vice President. Yay! No, yeah, they are here politics. Sabi, yes, sir. Omen a heneko. Omen a heneko. Mesre. Say our security agencies must be up and doing. The security agencies must be up and doing because say so and crime about very sophisticated. Crime about very sophisticated. First, ana ebia what baby obi ye bibia kakra bi utimi smoking out. Say the about very sophisticated. And ye be here say your security agencies will be up and doing to nip these activities in the bud. And this our baby econo minua ehu. Ye Bible for no and I was say mom who said we can I say civilians no sooner as a bibi abeshe mua when I know that you see okukran to me say branti bia owo cells wa fama wu na mranti na ba boawura ho ye twaja tum ebiasi wa adwura pen ebiasi up no volume. So what is coming we run mining site you just say menia Nina aye because ubekomu pa na beneath no obi a world power eshechira or influence obi a world power pa and influence eshechira or ye sadie no because sa enoma we bebre no eya too foreign in our country. Me growing up sa normal way na me nwu bi o growing up na me nwu sa normal way bi me nwu sa normal way bi se soja ni ejina baby a nasa wo kwa koye bibia you check yourself soja ni jina ono ya you check yourself but say soja ni jina okro bi anfa no ho police ni jina ho ye adwuma kra na ho ne ye kwa akode police ni mentiase enne se civilian no aso ayedea eyeden ene basa because politician no debia no will encourage the civilian to abama me o to abama me me you say o to abama me say ne be ye o to abama me he wo ye galam say wo be ye he wo to abama. So at the end of the day the civilian becomes too emboldened and when it is a security officer you see and then your politics ni be brain also every security and he say your police ni na so ye na adwuma osuro say hey if I take this decision bia I will incur the displeasure of my boss and my boss and also bia will take instructions from a politician and you no be kwa akoye asem bebre and no dey have do be and trust me menye doomsayer but say if we continue to go the way we are going this country someday will pay dearly for it. Meanwhile, we must allow the security agents to do their work. The politician must be a politician. The journalist must be a journalist. The security officer must be a security officer. Now, omu code of conduct, omu enshishe ya omu di ye juma no, omu fa enye ejuma. We should take our hands off. Na omunye juma sabe yes the head is a politician onu omo ebeye juma menye sure say a minister sitting as a minister for interior sabe ebe kwa kwoshe IGP kutupa IGP wanye say ameyo say wanye wo mu akasa ebetimi akoso but most of the time omo yesa she kutupa no trust me may not even be the minister for interior. But politicians, other ministers, omo. MP ni ye ya ni astati esha ne nasi akunya. MP ni ye best stati ana wo yakope power aba ana wo yabe yo IGP ana wo yese. But trust me, if we don't change, I'm sorry, we are heading the wrong way.
In the change, there are suggestions about the appointment, whether it should be taken off from the executive. Say the appointment of IGP, post for company for nano should have a system, umano rise up no more system no choose among the CDS near there even so the president should get somebody or what the trust the confidence in him or buying to the vision or they bought mine who buying those should be given to the president no one and take this decision on that what they want bang armed forces for no my year juma paying how does it work especially when a buying say buy na yes a top hierarchy of the Ghana armed forces bear 25B you mean at the free honum. How did this things play into our security?
I'm sure is it Uganda, Gambia, Mubako, and Zimbabwe. Almost members of parliament, I think, on the committee for interior, almost equivalent, almost by. And tonight you're discussing how the IGPs and the rest are appointed and all that. Now, almost system no, a bit different. Omo a team say a drew baby na say be was appointed and Crawford to sa position na the team no was set and then look at possible nipa ombetimi ayese adwuma no and then they vet them and then they also get input from outside and sana wa wo fata no ye dia ma soldier for me no mo ye adwuma mesua bibi free omo ho. You see, soldier may have his political inclination, but trust me, the biggest inclination of every soldier that I know is the Constitution. It's the Constitution. Obekachiro say my duty is to the Constitution. And the ABA or no cry and yarding. A party no abide was no only abide no cry and yarding, but a constitution. And for me, you see, when it becomes so obvious, say you politicize every position. Say the old can say you officers beardy any other. For me, Ghana Armed Forces, they have their own culture. The Ghana Police, they have their own culture. Immigration, they have their own culture. Let us allow the cultures of the various security agencies to work. And you see, soldier for police for any idea who almost never underrate them. At any given time, if you go there, at any given time, if you ask a military officer, say, look, ABA MPP ewa bemu, soldier for na nkasa kraye mamu kwansa mu my IGP. At any given time, they know who to give you. They know. At any given time, police for us at any given time. If you ask them, what the air no money need problem? Meaning, say journalists they moye hunwa. What the air was some say enti say IGP we ni ho pan IGP pe pan ana musu say e de ne ba ebeboa. They will give you a name, and most of the time, about 80-90%, they are always right. Because and yes, if indeed there is going to be a change, the way I see appointed even a nipa mo mobile CDS and before IGP we also will have to have a real look at Sa and Normano. Sabe, it is not always a very good thing. And I was buying a nipa or nenomo a yarding. Masa, we are buying. Adia wan kasa and ediwenim I was a wapoldi with all the strength in you and the Constitution. The Constitution. And it's a what the Constitution needing also the Constitution ebe ye juma. What is this business of and I was say wait here meneni a party back? It is not always the case. IGP or was to say here Akufo-Addo at time. No your deputy IG. No your deputy IG. No your deputy IG pa. There is something I learned from Akufo-Addo. Assemble and he said, look, institutions are a year professionals. Institutions are a war casa culture. No, we should allow their culture to work. We should allow professionalism to work. And Akufo-Addo was somebody, he was not always getting involved in your friend is saying military. I will tell you something. Akufo-Addo Babedi president for the first time. Obaye 2017. Look. Appointment here. There were soldiers in the Ghana Armed Forces who were inclined to the NPP, who thought, say, most of the people Akufo-Addo appointed were NDC. Wontumi da.
Maybe.
Precisely the point. Because he kept saying, let...
But even within the police.
Yes. But Akufo-Addo believes, let us allow the institutions to work. He always said that. I learned that thing from him. Let us allow the institutions to work. Because these are professionals. When we allow them to work, Sebi, Constitution normally, when we allow them to work, the nation moves on. But when we don't do that, that's a politicizing BBA. Minya, Messiah Kabio, baby, kono.
The former CDS appointment.
The former CDS.
Upon Pepra to Canada.
Yes.
As a deputy
ambassador.
Yeah.
Deputy High Commissioner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What you also politics a bem.
Can be betray me.
And then people thought, okay, no need this phone a year, Jumana. There were references, Mampaniko Fabreso or appointee Akafia so Emanokoi. When or how should we have a conversation? Sani maybe to me.
Because we are not allowing institutions to work. Because we are not allowing professionalism to work. This is all there is to it. Because about Baye be able to send on, say CDS Biano, say Abia Uwe Wajuma, ya de woko, baby to me kwaye, media minimum say wanya ambassador we high commissioner, deputy dear Mintibida. Deputy dear Mintibida.
So were you surprised?
I was. Say an high commissioner, but deputy dear, Mintibida. Abia, this time history is being made. Ubia CDS. Na ye near the Nakwakoye deputy. And I believe say no the man for ebusa questions no. But the Opompepra I know a fantastic soldier. Gentleman. The Opompepra I know. Eye Ubia Sebe Mitnaha Ekase Opompepra na me so near NDC Juma. I would have told a lie. I mentisa me make bibi and so. But me nim say it's become a convention. Say CDS. We were Juma we na say bia ban no ba ye de woko baby maybe akwa the ambassador or a high commissioner. Nina ambassadoria basa we deputy there maintain abako sender. And once again history is
abana ngwatwa permitted ya sanso ewo Wontumi TV so two of your colleagues Mate Sam George Nka and Mate Roxanne Nelson Dafiamekpo on Ghana Armed Forces recruitment Mbabeye and the age limit say ewo form yemfa nkosoro so that ebetime nyani padodoa e de room. Meaning say eba bebrebe and some of the issues are recruitment of both police and the military yano share yesubu honma tattoo dan ho obi ewo hairstyle be near height near the ade in and now age is coming in.
I totally disagree with them.
Why?
I disagree with them. Minya for good reasons ana military kwa ye wa a certain age bia Udi Eremo, because you go through a lot of training. Well, I'll tell you, my master's program in intelligence analysis. Now there was this chap with us, no free Boga, very smart guy. Now training asuchare. And normally, I was so share with medical, age, everything, to guide even the officers on what to do. But no so 3 days, he came back dead. He came back dead. 3 days, he came back dead. 3 days. Age bia ni bibia, yo. Edi entina ya ni ekase football. Ye were under 20, you were under 17, you were under 1, you were under 1. So we ye under 17. Nasa oko fa under 20 bar. Maza, Mrikano Krabi were on Wontumi. mekani bi wo ho no mo a wontimi ntu ohun say Messi ohun say omo age say Messi 38 ohun say football no obo ni nyina no say ode ayi de
energy no the first ni ho ode adwene onya opia okọ say utumi say ball no ba odra na che say your friend is experience awanya experience or the experience na say or the airboat game they are 17-18 betimi aye lama no be no ontimi nya bi this time ontimi nya na they omo keka no are they telling me say yemfa age no enko nanim na yen compromise the training na is the question I ask, because obviously say age ni ko nanim na say okokofa obi a I was so compromise the training no, because nipa no kofru dua me wodi me kotare de me fu ayi wodi age no na say wodi me ko soja na de me kotare dua woti wa na me twa mate ahwe wu aso but what must say age bia ne de ye and the question I ask yama age no ko nanim na yen compromise the training na the training regime of the Ghana Armed Forces, because the age no ko nanim bia I was here compromising age no ko nanim I was here compromising. Na age ne ko nanim no so say ye do man sika e train o ma, how long are they going to serve with the Ghana Armed Forces? How long are they going to enti wan hwe yi a chese owuramu anu apie what country are we building? What country are we building? Ana Armed Forces so menua soldier die no eye training no eye training pa, the kind of training they go through eye very rigorous. Enti anya say eye just uniform na ene hye to be room at age 35.
Age 35.
Remwa koku through the ranks onru ni peak no be about 45 50 no or is it?
Because so be a room as a recruit. Na say wo desire and hye we ba besiwa. Say the professionals ne the doctors ne ade am so mo age no I think 30 or so. Wotimi a room. Asa wo ba be catch me say ana age ne nko nanim na say the age no kon anim na say compromising on training. They should tell us, because it is not for nothing ana sebe omo enhyehyeye no ewo ho, because how omo hyehyeye na ewo ho no menua enye enhyehyeye only peculiar to Ghana because training na yibi wo ho no ma ye wo well standard. I was so wunya sa standard no enye say wo fiti ya wo so meji say no. And to almost some review, I mean, they should really ask the relevant questions and sana or much appear. Yes, a BBA, yes, sorry, I need a can BBA. Debbie. Wouldn't be become one or two. And yes, sorry, I need a can BBA. And they should tell us, say, yeah, increase age, young compromise training regime of the Ghana Armed Forces and as a police. Yeah, increase age, near increase age in a sandy panel, almost joining Amina. How many years and on several? And are we just going to throw monies away? Please.
Mami Musao, sir, your general impression 9 months, okay, 10 months under John Dramani Mahama, especially in someone Umudiye campaign, a will more running away from it, LGBT, Matese Parliament, colleagues Nibi Asari reintroduction, one of my other people, so no one the fight against galamsey, illegal mining. Minister now war now major stakeholders were so much involved, and also be a major campaign to corruption, as also and then. Yeah, free senior high school and also mudi hu nkomo bebe any the stories about mofan abuse school no. Let me listen to you how you see it now. Into our party.
Potokasem, you say the chickens have not come home to roost. Now the reality is staring them in the faces. They use Boko to do campaign. And now MPs almost free Boko enclave. They cannot go home. They use Boko to do politics. Galamsey assembly are okay. And they are no man can find. Kasaya, you see, I will say something. Now, no maybe we hold on. Sometimes nasa misha. Ayana Ghana, maintain Ghana CBO. About a month or few weeks to election, TUC wanted to embark on a demonstration. Samobekaya.
Yeah.
Good. Omokoshia Kufuado. I had an opportunity to sit in that meeting. Kufuado Busa Sembi Mirenfida. I say 2017. I'm so afnamuse misai. And I declare war on Galamsey. I have fought from day one. ABCCC. That was when I needed you to support me. So together we could fight this. Manyeda. Few weeks to elections. What's a mobile demonstration? Obusa Assembly. Say, Muankasa Motanasi Busamo. I deal with as no lays with politics. Manyebida. Akufuadu Kagalam saying, Samusa, Yenuanumi, hey. And no normal dear politics. A real say, no mushishe nipa echi. And net yet to who see as here fight Galamsey. Yente and this for ye omujeja kwan womutu. Afraid ye Galamsey to no crown. Said ye as a ye with boldness. Yeah. Courage. Yet to me ye walk kwan pe. A big school dia chipe. A be a jomo chipe. And ye no. And we do it in the broad daylight. Nobody is giving a hoot. The chickens have come home to roost. LGBTQ. Sam George now you say social media it doesn't lie. Also on the say NDC tomorrow na so omoba na say President Mahama Sanya he will campaign against him. He said it. It is there. You know you TB. LGBT some more keka. Granted, so would the Kufuado Sabi be binti one side, which is true, one side. And Kamuba power to really show to Ghanaians that indeed you wanted to sign. Say, wo na otia konyamwa and Kawube sign. Indeed, you are keeping faith with the Ghanaian. And can one say what open and can very first day Manager Mahama and Kame sign. The very first day I will reintroduce the issue of LGBTQ. And that's all they will run away. They will run away. The omuntu minyu futri won asem no sabe other paper me hu bi na ewo so e ma ye introduce omo anomo. In fact, the very last person na ne din ewo sa paper no so eye MP owo Nuruddin say na rugu yina ne din eye the last or not to me change me fire and I'm hey bro, we are fighting LGBTQ. Not yes. We have to fight it. Afraid the other paper sound by Biwa, year free. Year free other paper no so. I didn't quick story.
How does it work? Before say an item appear on the other paper, no process being go through. We sneaky in. And I say,
want to mean sneaky in. Who sneaky in? Who sneaky in? Because a clerk of parliament office, Omo Anasebi, say speaker admit Bibia clerk no cannot introduce that on the other paper. Okay. So it means is that speaker has admitted, and upon that the clerk to parliament can bring it on the other paper for the house to discuss. So process is nina akum. When is sneaky ye? Ayame. Ayapeno. And I say why? Yaba. Afraid ya sa baby wa. Say ba here no. Omo asese omo ti akonwa ni mu a na omo de campaign bebrebe no. Afraid they are running away from it. Na me say e ba bio no a ye hu si ye afro no sa da no na speaker nti akonwa. Enti speaker ba bi okobi aso beba. Ana oma. So speaker will then have to speak. Sesebio wa anyi antum no bi de share ho a se nyina ebe hu. Now, when you to and the buyer, so then the clerk to parliament will have questions to answer. And to say something there, you better and once because me, Sabe, me, I am against it. I am against Sabe, practice. Because me, dear, say, so we share a criminal code in the Mukrana. Sabe, normal ways, somehow it is dealt with. Unnatural canal knowledge. Me dear say, what shall we them? Nasa Zebe. 2 adult. Most more ye be one of them. Emo business. But don't force that thing down my throat. That is me. Don't force it down my throat. It is you. You want to do it. And no man can for you. But don't come out and force that thing down my throat. Say, media me also jitum. That one I won't accept it. Enti sanki ehye yan kasa ye mre mukrana eno ma bi wo hono mo kakra ebia dane aka wansem. Yes, the world has now come face to face with the reality of this thing. Ghana eheni ejina yewura John Mahama ye beto aba o say ono de sadia no obesan. This is the time he should walk the talk. Enye Jessica on okai se Ghana for ewe refie okai yen se Ghana yare refie ya sa ya yare no ya sa ye ho yare ya yare refuse ya kai. And we will keep reminding him, and no be on my we will keep reminding them one and every free education. You see again,
could I be a school request about so as MP to say
opening request in about me man me the German me the man into the German. But the sad thing is that, you see, governance continues. NPP laid the foundation. Before NPP a free abemu, ya school placement, ami anti de say down. Say me you're wrong, I catch them say me you're wrong. The kind of placement are omo ye no. Udre nwa ontiase. Enti sa foundation na MPP lay ye ni nyina no, what has become of that? Is it the case say debia 4 years bia no say me fa ne sa ban sesa eba foundation na ye lay bia no say me ato atwene. Me I don't understand. And that foundation no sanke building on that foundation sabe anke bia ye nru ba bia ye dri. Yeah sure. Yeah, shed ye ne omubeye. Yeah, shed ye omubeye. That means that they na bo omubo ankasa. A bo omubo. Na bo omubo because they de two hono. As usual, we are doing politics and dancing around it. Emwa umei, emwa ubia because at the end of the day, Ghana for ena ebre. And neshe sika enkrofo tretia. Sika enkrofo tretia. Ye koya na ye bae. On paper, yes, we are talking of free education, but in reality, and then in the pocket of parents, it is no more free. It is no more free. As I say, Miss Kwade artists as I say, old boys and any other na contribute to. And contribute to bring our school back, on track because you have said the MYA. Now, was a share 10 months, 11th month, ana yekwe. 11th month, so me catch you say, show me 5 things. Share a buy bia ebetina kunyaswa. Your first year should give the nation a direction. Your first year should give the nation a direction. Say, a buy way, a hanum, and what the echo. And a direction on any day. Direction on any day. And the share. Obia ni MPP, my main canon emphatic. I'm very going to be very emphatic. Obia ni MP Sebe will show accountability. Say MPP ni bi ediboni na mufu sesa ebia okoye bibi akoforo for insan de no kojina mranima yemfa no kojina mranima ano bekano eno na nede say ye hwede e kosia people pronounce guilty before they even appear before the court. Yes, will be ewo bags
61 luxury bags.
I don't believe. Are we doing lifestyle audit? Let just say any panda ye boni don't pronounce him guilty. Pachawati masiye fani court. Say if at the end of the day court to say nipano eye guilty because even in our law in Ghana say obia court biano you are innocent until proven guilty. But in this case it is being turned around. You are guilty before you are pronounced either guilty or innocent. I mean, what is this? Mintias you. I am say as a afe law no. Again, you the politics. But enyame nwanwa because you the politics ya enter the judiciary and then ye IGP. Your friend is saying the CJ. You say you use to share my main so what do we need to power? That's why we did the history of this country. Institution back 3 arms of government, no. Institution back one, yen temper with even when there is a coup d'etat at the judiciary. So we don't mishandle or temper with the judiciary. Say, you introduce this idea with you. Enti anyebia the next say power will the CJ have the courage to be there? Well, it's a question maybe we have to answer in the near future.
When you are asked that question, that where do you stand in the next government?
I belong to that fraternity.
Which fraternity?
The legal fraternity.
Yeah, as a lawyer I know.
Yes. Now a fraternity bia and I say a jumani a jumabia, we should always allow the law to work. When we allow the law to work, it inures to the benefit of every Ghanaian. So we sikani, so we hieni, so we will be, so we be. The law is always there to protect you. But say a kobane say you introduce politics into the law. I'm trying not a dream. And for me, ubusame sa question we are. I'm in a dilemma. I am in a serious dilemma. Yes, talking as a lawyer, I will say yamamra and yajuma. But talking as a politician, I will say any CJ. I find your baby any CJ no. But here, yes, sir, where do we go? Country no, you see, yes, sir, those in power will be protected, but the poor and the vulnerable will never be protected. That is the problem. That is the problem. Until once you are in power and you wield influence, the law always protects you. But until the poor and the vulnerable will continue to suffer.
7 minutes, 3 minutes, near hitting 9. But mama, in our party, what you honor with see and come on, you differ your party. And then our upcoming presidential primary elections, the 5 aspirants, do be a can have a party for us, Suma Yidi Humo. And then the woman was 4 years last week in Parliament. And then a partner business is here.
Meanwhile, it is not wrong. Say ABA may metie, meche se mi yafa. It is never wrong. Politics, it is never wrong. In fact, in my constituency, I've told people where I belong. Adabia dia mechanism misre. Dia wo peno. Jina baby a wo pe. Dia me peno. Me jina baby a me pe. The worst I can do is to lobby you or to appeal to you to come along with me. Can do. And yen share. Now me share said your party in the party your internal elections are. The energies are ye internal elections no sabe edru ye ne NDC for another edru ye ne other parties are yentimi use the same energies oh yentimi use the same energies me mentia you sa contest here nipa 5 ekwepa. What is it about? It is about being the leader or being the flag bearer of our party. We eyefie akonya na ato eyanuanom ene epre me semijina kwasi achi a enye bone wo ujina ya achi a enye bone yewie a ye nyina no yakabom party ne yekoye no hana dodo ni gina MPP en hye no MPP de sebe wanimu a se kuru akra no ye de besoma jesi yatwe ho ntonto ane yakase da bi woni yagiwudie yemfa kuruwa no enhye won sasa adon enibre Sani yeno. And he said, don't want to cast it. Oh, young folk way and more Oheneba. No Oheneba, a suman one franco baby. Don't want baby or mujina and no. And yan tokau. And yan tokau. At least mid-year, I have the benefit of following my father in 1992. I saw what happened in Legon. Sebi, all the presidential flag bearership elections, no, may I have witnessed them. It is not a crime. So be support will be. Nanyatim Didier so. Pacho, what you say? Nanyatim Didier. You just go and appeal to the people. Say, look, this is my candidate. This is the man I believe. These are the reasons why I believe in this person. Let us come along with me and let us support this person. Asa. And the idea ni you. Ye timidi atamwa sabini atesi ufie. Ye bedi ufie wo yire no man nyina atem. What is this kind of politics? Me oba mani mu asabe. Na woni me ba be ya. Sabe, a internal contest. I only expect you to tell me 3 things. Asa. 3 things. Asa. That is all. Me Kofi Amankwa menu me se me pese MPP Frank aye de shemensa. Me ye hwan. Dia tosu mienu. Party na me pese me kura ne Frank ano. E di adwuma na maye di aboa party no. Dia tosu miensa mo de Frank ano shemensa. E di en na meye amaye party no ene o ma Ghana akwanenim. Asa ho. Ti. Asa. Wensu de debi. Ya tisimwa. Hey. Asa granteni fanu no. Sha. And some wutibia sabe na wankara say na asem we eneba. Efri hifa eneba. Dear APC here sabe. For me, it is not a crime, and I will continue to tell people where I belong and where I stand. I enye many will cry say me yes I know. My constituency means shobia. But I will come to you and plead with you to come along with me. That one, I have that right. Obia with the right to campaign. I don't see anything wrong. In fact, the MPs here, make up number 10. Miana Michomidi, you be natural mammy. Miana Michomidi. A dinner who ye no, Obia for Subio. A debia who ye be our one natural money.
Be 50,000.
Every oh, anybody more 50,000 and can then come no back with the come no back with 50,000. 50,000. Me fly to crime the buy Mintiaka. I'm telling you today, Mintiaka. Why am I 150,000? Why am I 150,000?
More than 50,000. You see, Dr. Bamiao.
Listen to this. You see, who can't say these are your members of parliament. Show them some level of respect. Show them some level of respect. And the members of parliament no matuano. Dear a sefata or more 50,000. Oh, I think. Me Obiama Misika. Obiama Misika. And say if me I support Dr. Baumia, I support Dr. Baumia from my heart. Me, this is me. Now I rehearse kre wo mu say de bia na mbisa. Enuanu mu a omo age na banya. Ba ko mo e musuani o. Oza. Ba ko omo a me ni efie. Asokore mampo me na na bema.
Kore Japan.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, at the power of fear, you're not a kind of auntie.
Oh, there be and yes, I depart. Se Kwabena Mreba. Se was a support to Kwabena to become president. I would do that with the last blood in me. I would do that wholeheartedly. What's my catchers in the bush and you? Mama. Men and a bema quakumen. So what am I? Intimate Kwabena. Oh, if you
what you did and the statement from acting national chairman, not a buy, you know.
Say statement chairman
the acting national chairman say okay, so Nadia was independent no campaign the regional party no more coordinating campaign
to do that
and then communicate party no sponsor almost so out now be you and him declare or stand for any aspirant, you'll be sanctioned, suspended indefinitely. Meaning most of your colleagues part of the communication director or more reduce on behalf of the party.
Well, I don't think says MPB call radio so TV so on behalf of the party. Party no and I said yes, we are all party members. We are all party members. First of all, remember, so you're MP or Datomano. Or you're MP or Datomano. And it is a way MP as you are unable to show leadership. Then me, I don't know.
Wow.
Jamie, yes. I don't make look. This is me. Me entity I
you don't want to be a hypocrite.
I can never I can never be a hypocrite. Entity I meja. Edimame. Me fee ba. Now say you commit a crime, you own up. Sana me papa de tete me. Or say adia mempe, any so be coming true. Say udi bonwa. Na se me busa se one di boniwi. Catch me say da adi we menam. Say we ya o sentence no e wo follow. Da e wo say who could introduce your child there and the honorable papa say bibi on the tikopa. So for me that is my training. Me bad girl no go school no konya problem. I was school near frame me. They were going to suspend her and near frame me. Your frame me headmistress in here. Me banning ye mini headmistress no British. And why me headmistress in me busa me ban say, did you do it? That was the only question I asked. Did you do it? Yes, that I did it. If my she's hey, no. This is the way they are being raised at home. If you commit a crime, you own it. So one because a honor, say me busa ye no catch me say, oh yeah, na me nye and I'm finding out so why ya. One yan at the Bisino and Kenya the papa. Oh yeah, and I'm catching and say yes, she's on up. Whatever the punishment is, if I'm on. That's it. Sani tete me. Enti me nim se me ne wo yade na ase me ye me nsase. I don't know how to do it. Me nim ye. Enti lobby MPs or parliament bebre ye nua no mo contest yi. Omo e lobby obia. Me nko ye lobby me o. Enti aya na me busa dan sense me busa sidia fa ko senior. Enti fi ha me nyame ne mo nete ha na. Me nim se ye nua no mo bi ho a. Ye lobby o enti me de obi a lobby dem nka ho bia na mia busu ani kwam na on lobby bi abra ya de kra ageni nka de fi asem na ka lobby bi ze kofi we de o ye de ya what I say obi a lobby me because me nua me de ani say I will be honest with you. I will tell you said this is where I belong. Me ka the last primaries and na me ne ken edin komo parliament. You didn't come no say Kofi, no, you have to support me. And I'm catching and say, oh, Brapeni, I dare mini me an intro. Semi waha. Nama catch or say minia. Na afi ubi humeno. Maybe I would we near to me so say me ye baby. Na minti mini Brapeni, a hand me china. So ochina bi a kupase. E bia me support you. Na se makumem. It was semi support. Wow, I will willingly and gladly do it. But for now, this is where I stand. That is me, Mintimin. And I believe say ni pasa wo yes sir. Nasa wo ni enipa na mo. O ma no credit. Me to ade a mempe kra ne sa kwane wo ne me be. Mempe sa ade no kra wo. Me ne wo nam. Nasa wo mpe masem a Kofi mempe wasem. That's it. Because we are say enipa nyina epe Kofi asem a anka Bible nsem ka nya adwuma wo. Eya abato ne ye koto se nipa nyina support candidate baako a enya abato pato watuma se enipa ni nyina support candidate baako a enya abato obia wo de ope ebia wo ba bia ugina ebia menua wo ba bia ugina but me pese wo be ka me ho a all I can do is to talk to you se wotie na se wo be ba fine wa ma fine and don't chese wo ye metamfo. Oh,
so what reaffirmed wo any the other 62 no your commitment, your support, whatever for that say you didn't call back and you know still yes,
I'll tell you what. This party, this country has a tradition. I believe in tradition. So we share baby ye de Professor Dubois a buy. ABA 1992, ABA 96, the Professor Dubois has a baby, and the story probably would have been different. And the idea for buy, and the idea for a call 2000. Now, we share the happenings of this time. Anna, sa 2000 elections na BB kakrebi ewo similarities be ewo. So we share the college that is even going to elect the flag bearer because the same old ones ni antwa banse sound. Sa ekwan no ane nam so. No, Professor Mills. Almost every Ghanaian knew Sir Professor Mills was well. NDC for catch say we baro mukra no omde ni begu. Akwaji tumia omde ne beko want. Yes. Because Professor Mills no omde na baba ko. Omde na ba mienu. Professor Mills campaign be no ye. Okojina ba bia no aye menua no ana me de me pass mbie no okọ. That time no near this real. He won power for the NDC. He won power for the NDC. Yewura John Mahama could only become a president because na Sebe Professor Mills wuye no near the amano akano no so dada. Meboa. Afe okojina bi wa wo san aba no. Wankono one time. Yes. Ikufuado. Oko 3 times. Adi ansem ni anga mfa no. Edru baby cry say the family. What catch me? Yes, the family is scarce. He can never be president. Kika ansem basa. Efano. Yeraba umi ayedinako. And now me ne wo kase. Opa go to every school. Nako busa nkola say who is the vice president of Ghana? You better catch yourself, Dr. Baumia. Catch me so Wontumi. And then somewhere cause you better catch yourself, Dr. Baumia. The household name. Papano Yaton. Yaton. Sabe. Yen share the ideas. To be a president is not about being rich. To be a president is not about being rich. So if wealth determines who becomes president, and yanka AU as a bibino Dangote, South Africa on the richest man, and Nigeria and Dangote and a president. So it is not about being rich, but it's about having ideas that move a nation. Ideas I am more my economy. Young friend normal Dr. Baumia Edigukwem. Idea ba kupe eti normal bebre eba. Sabe sa yeka obia odi ideas eba ema enipa enya ho faso a. Menua sa mobile money interoperability. Yansha sabe ene uyo hiania bank wotimi ye transaction kra o phone so wotimi transfer sika wo ene meti hay me electricity bill aba me kotena ka mu pe eno an se metua e wo me phone so sa mobile money interoperability yen hwe adwuma e create e de ma enipa emre bi Dr. Baumia ehia MMDC former MMDC o ka asem bi asem no eye me dese o se me die me nyesikani o I am not rich, but maybe we are seeing now the chairman, the intellect. I transfer. Now, baby, I could be a problem. Wohono, sa adrenaline yano, me de bois e mienya solution. Emma sebe enipanso economy. For me, Minya. Say if you have Obi with the mindset. Obi with the intellect, Obi with ideas. So look, me the agukwem, ama the opa juma enyebi. The opa nkankro enyebi. Sabe wo ye juma akona nim. Sa nipa no ya ton no. Na se ye de na ekwa aba. Oza, se ba wo mi apa ye de ni begina ba biwa. E de na ye beka fa no. You tell me. Tell me. Dia ya beka fa ba wo ma ho bia se NDC fo nkan ya MPP fo aka me bo a ka kire me dia ya beka fa ba wo mi ho bia se NDC for kaya
yenim dada
ade
repairable
dey na repairable
the omakeka no
na the omakeka no ni nyina dey na nokre. Let me tell you something, and I find it very hypocritical. Just a couple of months ago, Dr. Bawumia was a demigod. Just a couple of months ago, Sani Panumi Omo contesting in all of them saw the good things in Dr. Bawumia. Just a couple of months. Yes, just a couple of months. Thank you very much. So what changed? What changed? Yakwa Batu, Yalusu, and when you bida. And suddenly Dr. Bawumia has become the biggest evil, the biggest Satan that we've ever seen on the face of the earth. I don't accept it. And yes, sir, me one me true anamonsa when ni no krama me. Pacho what must say? When ni no krama me. Because just a couple of months ago, who can sempa at the chair me for papa no. I don't believe it. I don't do that. Me yes, sir. And I tell you, and nipa num no mo bani nyina a fine gentleman. Sabe me ni ebi at ye adwuma e national security. Me ni ebi atna parliament, me ni ebi adada baako. I'm telling you, ya dada baako. Akufo-Addo campaign ni ye Brian Champon me no ne Martin James ya dada baako. Babu bodin e di akyerew. Sabe masane na atna parliament, me ne wo committee so your friend is saying omo maka Ken ye reducho me no mo nyina I atna parliament pabna de makachro so emi busu ni enti sabe I have a fair idea. They are all fine gentlemen. Omo ye MPP for but baby ayedri me gidi e kire me say Bawumia stands tall among all of them. Asiedu Bawumia ekobiewa, the story will be different.
I am not sure you watch Makwa Ngoma or your lawyer ni or your former deputy minister, the Ministry of Defense. I have more national security so kakra. A foreign lawyer could fear Mount Kwame. Me or Fanano. And I say no pay.
Yes, no man can be bigger crabby.
Achumakwa Ngoma.
So no such Achumakwa Ngoma dear. Achumakwa Ngoma dear, Achumakwa Ngoma Samoa. I am not me emotional. The entire emotional no. Me papa.
Yeah.
Yes. The better my car idea my father imbibed in me. And he said me papa na oye bibi ana edana kuma soa. Sadia no is so dear to my heart. Dear me ye no. Trust me. Me ba Achumakwa Ngoma minti min kanchire wo say my solve problems wa Achumakwa Ngoma nyina debi. Me kasa na me ni no kranchiro me kasa ya kwan nyina sebe stella de hyase a ban sesa ya ba ya enye yeguso ene sebe mpanyimfo kasa said you omubehwe but de woni pa fam a meye de me guso in fact enra BBC ofo ase na mani ji bebre
nyame krum
yes so nim say wan so na me krum say me no fie boy fie boy fie ai me na ade ba ko a esiye electoral area bia me fa ni patre de omo tontotiem me de omo ko Kumasi Technical University e ma ekwokyere omo se de ehisa adwuma ase eye adwuma e de adwuma e boye bra me wieye ana me fa masters omo so me de omo fa antitiem ana me tu obi atin sama obi amahye se ye nkwokyere omo adepam enra ba pass out. See, for me it was an excitement, it was joy, it was everything. In Nipa me do omukoen and you nyina pass out. But enra at least one of them gave me a reason to be happy. Sese ubwa sebe bibi etizuaba efrim. Ene de waye so no so de kobone brawo. E bia oye de hia ebeboa ono ankasa ho ebeboa fie ebeboa oman sebe ebeboa ne krom. Enra I was so happy. So happy. And that was a busy day for me because NGO phobia so moba. In fact, o ma share dwuma se kra we nkra se baby na was say me tim no mo kwakura bi ase so kohwe because person me started preschool dan bi wo hono enti me no mo koye but thank God and ram say ye koye na nanti wie no and ra ye wie na me nya line say ade no ebefa o mo kohwe na no mo se ebefa Now I think say the dream of my father, no, I live that dream for the people of Ajumakwangoma. Yes.
Thank you very much, Medasi. Dr. Wahine, Marche.
Yeah.
Apum to say. Men's or microphone.
Christ in edition.
Christ in tea. Now, what shall I be?
A Methodist name.
Oh, okay.
For Christ. For Christ. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Medium so class already. Lawyer Methodist for Muntun Sayana.
Oh, Methodist there. I saw forward the Omo I can say and check. But said the mean city wow Chiwudi Menya sure so be bibi I saw for between us.
Okay.
I mean Cousin Joe. Methodist, you do us, maybe a leaders meeting secretary.
Hey!
You're a member of quarterly meeting.
He's above it to say.
No, yes, sir. As in what warranty to us.
Oh, okay.
Kobo Jamaya. Wawari.
Oh, okay.
Kobo Jamai. And I your bar. Okonyem. Brian.
Then you what, yeah.
Any a better leaders meeting.
Timona Mutu saying.
Me metiwe Oheneba me yere me ware me fa me yere chida
and the son man dey nyinya wontu nsenda
o ti ase me ba wi ase me no mo nsanda
ompe
ya bi me no big da me ba wi ase me nsan ka ma no da me nim se bia taste and I mean take sugar enti e fa omo sa ensan kra soft drinks ni ade no e bi nka ma no da.
And I had you.
And your papa no man do we are surprised.
What I say, auntie, I felt to saying dear.
Oh, and I Dr. Fuku, Papa.
Dr. Fuku, Minia Parano, only Hamawaha. The Wahama Dr. Fuku, the American Bias or Mediatu.
I met this Nipa in society, I'm youth organizer. Society youth organizer. I'm a youth fellowship president. If you had a member whom say, about me, I'm a man, me, submissions. I am me 2 hours for fake prophets and me 2 almost sad. They be an American. I own Bible quotation. I'm the back of me submissions. Politics ninja so your politician na wunye Christo ni o ye ene ya man you may be abese wo your politics a wuntimi nka nokre eji wo ka nokra na wunya say o say favors bi what I say enti o himba say da bia me ka me honorable ni na America party bar power 8 years da bia me ka me say pani bia ni obetimi aka say me corner office da me nko bi da o ja se e na me so me nko hye pani bi achi se o pani ko ka kire we se bi a adwuma we metimi aye se pani ni hu me capabilities no hu se we me de adwuma we hye ne nsa o betimi aye no mfa mame a me nko lobby o ko lobby e kire se wo ankasa ne yanyi uni na obi na aka bi ama o ja se nti me de no eno nti na contest a ona ayi omukwe nipa 5 me se me pani bi nto ne nsamfre me se beboa me a me nkodi obi achi mewie no na eye se edodo no ko na woko obi e na akoka abi obi animu wotase obi animu nti me sa na me ye me politics eya obi wa otimi ka so de wo benya appointment na ache me nka se me pa appointment obi hu me no de ma me afine me ye madwuma me die no Oheneba so atase honorable munkomo na mudie na mehwe party no edie no a me de ba me problem on said now say acting national chairman say is a candidate be ko regional ana constituency a onko hu party mpanimfo ho ananya sa kan thank you
now regional party no enyi
regional party no ehimfo
the regional executive committee
thank you
now omunyi rep
chairman
regional chairman the secretary organizer yes omunyi baako na oni achi for coordination said they be one 2 aspirants then clash within the region as if you are concerned no makushia now face no unreported the happenings for or say administrative purposes.
Oheneba yamfa we any example we go Eastern region Eastern region executives no we 17
me busa Chairman Buti say in Ashanti region Wontumi nim for Dr. Baumia no me obi oti interview the last Friday me busa no say Chairman Wontumi nim and am a ball Kisidin say ono so in the Eastern region nim oba bosomtwe na Chairman Ekins na bosomtwe chairman ono so di ne MP echi it in that case no or say regional party no just notify the regional chairman no will identify obia or no ebedi. It is not just that Tibia chairman no another but just inform them. Can me say MPs need to bet me you or money mini problem. But we a constituency executive, regional executive. Now you anymore. What the problem beba party anymore? Because candidate to be a bell so obesi also. Now we didn't anymore de call for the sake of unity. And it's a who you anymore. I say member regional executives ni ho. Regional executives in as they say openly. Obi any baby obi agina. And ti be den na candidate neighbor no nya rehemu. Say me ba besi mo so. Na mon coordinate mame. Na say who you obi. And you be we na nipa we yi no so no so gina baby a. Everything na da bia make am say me MPs ni de omu. Now what goes into the coordination?
Come me akakakra. Met me akakakra. Afabram. Opani. Me, I don't see anything wrong. I don't see anything wrong at all. Sebe, the fact to say, Bia Chairman Wontumi a support to Bawumia does not mean he is not the original chairman. It doesn't mean say he's not the original chairman. And to say Yawo Ashanti region, not why inform me. And mind you, and yet Wontumi Nkwane constituted the Ashanti regional executive committee. And you're not and to say wo ba region no na say wo notify region na obetimi akaso ene nipa sumesi kan nipa sumesi ho. Why? Brian was in my constituency on Friday. I was there. I don't know for this one, but 2023 no meaning 3 of the aspirants o muba hanoma na the regional party no and the yo my itinerary mawo itinerary no why amount pacho what you say wo conform said ye ebeya Sebe party structures no ebeye adwuma. Me who anything wrong why itinerary now who this so it is say bia e Brian e Kwabena and e bi omu nyina ba Ashanti region omu na e itinerary enti e bi o make sure say for left Kofi right ye do beto search na wo wato said ye be ya enko it say e party baako ye dan ya obi owo party mu bia e wo ba bia ogina me de no enti e bia e just say omo boa to make sure say things will work. And that Brian by my constituency, my first vice, now my chairman was unwell into Accra. A friend me catch him so mean to me, man. I'm so me I'll be there. Me continue. But Brian knows I am not with him. I mean, but me continue. Eti be a party back because me continue wa me tie no. E bia oka bibi wo ho no mo a menene be atwen yeni nyina na menene sebi menene nso enye atwen bi oka bibi wo ho a ochena bi se ye de party ni ya ebe I don't
honorable me that say me mum de eno no the ideal situation but ye nipa yi die
ka omu gina finfini a
o se nipa ho adwuma ye no e dene papa ha nipa ho adwuma ye no de ya na e dene nti se ne be ya party no enti any unity see nyina ebetimi aka bom ne ebeye we enti no enka wo ye elected executive there because wo nyina abeba wo na so enti nke betimi there enka wo de o supporters bebre o ja say se ne ebeye a o nyina wo betimi agavanize wo mo even post election ne nyina prosecute one agenda enti enka wo ye elected executive for instance ba me constituency. And sometimes and pennyfo ni bi wo constituency ni mu yi o manim ko gina one candidate achi a ni hu ahinti bo se o mo mpenasem nyina so utase obi o na yes obi o ho no mo a and only problem one of the candidates enya was some of the constituency executives need be a subainti omo pay o masem so wako yi we dia Saudi we echi dia we dia me penasem nti so far as odi foku echi die ene e meto atia foku ba foku de kamini ni problem
ano de obi so penasem jodi obi echi omno so beto amano
ba on se senka ukoye neutral dabi senka ukoye neutral na wan ka baabi a wugina ne oni foku any problem ba won one wo problem no nim baabi a wugina ntino obeto ama foku ne ope wasem na oni problem nso ebesa ato ama foku ba wonya kwanyi wani mu pe ne oni wo problem bia beto atia foku because wakodi foku me that is the only problem me wo nti me the campaign no mu de eko ye na mu ma chitafo no onye ba da bia me ka asem wo ye o abane abeto awie o papa ye wi a afeni ekoye national campaign ensu e wo fie nyina mo de ahono ntwoma e de akwamo mo so munya muchia enti ebedu time ambo hunu se munya muchia no na wasa mo hohoro ntwoma no na fie nsuo na sa eni omo ka no ekitaafo no nsem omo ka no na nsia mete ba ko bi de o se 31st January contest between polling station executives and former appointees or neglected
appointees na neglecting
and neglected polling station executives no as so many di one candidate meanwhile who kasa no so ya former appointee but because woody obi fufrechi tio enti me yamanye se mebo me yamanye se ada sa candidate no be come constituency mekobi
no kwede
mekobi me stakeholder me constituency mekobi me kwana menya kwanya meje mic sa former appointees o mudi sa candidate nyina mebubo bi adi na mabusa se me constituency
why na bebo ado ha
na won so ye ma yen sa hate campaign enye yenhwe ni ye because wo now you spokesperson ma ministry ba ko ka ho a onya ministries miensa head Ministry of Energy, Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, Ministry of Railways. Obi beye CEO of Maslow first term. Second term oko Ministry of Trade, SACO Ministry of Finance. Obi a minister.
Lawyer Bakane, as in Kruwa Manem Paro.
Say, sir, baby a Kruwa, baby a Minian,
Manem Paro, where dear Tofia.
But the point is that one the candidate back.
Provoke party for no to do.
Don't depart candidate back. Muya must say other candidate the uncle di or matching na a former appointees. But when you are most of your former appointees. Sa hatred na e cause na nye omunjai anye sa na wie election na be ye dinese e be ke ho abom sa suban na e cause no heba mesre contestants no mo chitafo no nsem no mo ka no because mo wie at the end of the day the tie bi nipa 5 no ba ko ne be wi ba ko ne wi ni wi aye koton no na mo ka nsem fa wo mo nyina ho ya mo ka sa nsem wo hene ba mo wie e be de ne akoton sa nipa no enti party for yi obi oba begina wanimu a onka nia wayama party onka ni suban na owia onka se mode mami ase na meye na emomodi nipa baako omo contest ne baako ena beba begina ho ahoro no ohene ba mo ntoma no because wo de kania ye de mawa ubetimi aye se me ne Razak tiwe na ye contest ohene ba na ma begina ha convenience so Oheneba o de mamia we ni na meye Razak ni kwa se mi boni din enti Razak nso nya akwanya no so abeka ne de akire na se mi begina ha na ne meye ne menka nam se Razak de o ti se we tintin ti hu fu dwene enti ye mpa obi a ti hu fu otedi de ehu na o keke kasa ansem we ya eno na ebede na enti uko wini national ye de ma wi ni e national election afi okọ constituency bi anu aka say we mu a ono me be contest na ono nso ti hu ye fita odidi ehu da bi kanea wo betimi aye ne nipa nyina so nto abaman eno ne ade e beboa yen nti mesre candidate ni nyina akitaafo no sansem na ekoso no enya de pa Oheneba mesre pi ye de eti akire ne ehwe wo mu me 2023 me ye say ni odin bebe bia me campaign ama no di omu kwi ni omu de bebe bia be kwakọ campaign ama no na emu sa mo tete atete ye baako ho
ne so no ko winia
ensu ebeduro ne nsuo na san ebede ne ahohora atete no saa tamu bo san DC fo afa saa nsem na mo keka ye no wo mo party background he we no mo kafa no mo ani party for say we say afi okọ radio so a
na uko defend ya na
DC ni akotena ho na topic ne wo ho na media house before am be introduce issue
akofa no ba
topic no video no no mabo time also the ton candidate na
pro defend
we be defend ya na time e de ma say ma 10 minutes now the 8 minutes e defend the candidate but your candidate betimi aye no no we nya time anka sango for mo kan nyina so obi eni ho ye party communicate eduru ho mo ko
defend
mo create problem among kofu e kasama party no mo create problem sa na sensem e baba so yi mo sister stations ni bi ho no mo abe 1 month ni me ko ho no mo a
eno nko a
before asem no e wo ho e wo se ye ka ndc amamu onye e wo se ye ka no ho asem be wo party mpanimfo oku no mo anyi o ma agenda ndi no na no nko a na mo ko discuss
kokunu to kwa ma wo adwuma
ya to electricity bill mu enipa nye sika ntua electricity bill
say ene St George bill they call parliament emunsem
Oheneba ya to electricity bill mu school placement ye nkwara ni nyina dey siketu e koso e wo senke ye call other stations na ekohia NDC fo a eno na wo se discussing ye confront wo with the evidence baby invite wo no na wo party pani letter wa twera koma obi ne ye se ye first topic mo be ken wo asem a wo be try wo di we ba mu a na host na try o da bia ne nyankan ye iwe ni ye ka ube force wa ube kika be running around 8 na time aso main issue eba aban governance no ho wo saka 4 minutes yes mo mfa nchia
said aka me 4 minutes mame fa me na ene de mafa obre ni nyina mame no twia me din ko ba bo she babua me na me nwehye me mame Mrs. Mary Baden she's 70 years today na me mame ekato ne bro koye masew na tama ewo junior high school na church letter no fuku church letter no aha na me church bi sende ne ba sarabedi me church letter mane sa nenso no amfa enne wonya 70 years fie makom na boje ba fanembra na di Mrs. Mary Baden mama anope ne o man nyina papa nom ne ma ba ani o mu nyina we show a happy glorious 70th birthday 70 years for go aka said 70 years I can't feel say emu wa pa good enti mami we love you, we appreciate you, God bless you, live long with us in good health and then continue to be a guidance for us. Achia
Janeshiwa
Ochia na odo Oheneba
Pasha
nti odo Ochia Oheneba na zo Oheneba Ochia
esoso ani nyina
oh okay obiso ni focus pa kapu na kai
okay
mo bo busuana unim ni baby
ya bi focus ni ni baby ya
oh okay me ni mo kwa ana hon sam do
Mamena si Oheneba aropera menchiado fo ne ahwefu Wontumi television na memfa omunko Divine Hope Herbal Center Divine Hope Herbal asoye kese no ewu Kumasi Amakru abusuakru junction Kumasi Makru junction ehɔ na Divine Hope Herbal Center asoye kese no na ya ne yakofa adura ya tudin Otwea Herbal Powder aba Otwea Herbal powder we yenubna enhaban ene nkuhini ene yayam ne mohumohu se powder na onipa bi a wotinka se wosisi eye wo ya sisi yade nti woje wo ho anye se sisi yade abetena wo so emfie bebre wanu num nuru atwanu ananso sisi yade entimi nyaawo wona wunya wotwea heba powder anopa wote ba kugu ensuo didedem na wanu mama me anwumre to aso na yesa no anopa baako anwumre baako acha ye na wotwe miensa sisi yade a atena wo so ache no ba be firi wo so no agina brane se oba ana bema emema na sisi yade atena mo so wache no